Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we have something really special for you. We're looking at a short story,
That's right.
and we're going to see what big, wonderful ideas are hidden inside.
It's a really beautiful one.
It is. The story is called The Heart of the Maple Hollow Parade. Now, you might be thinking, a holiday story for kids. How deep can that really go?
Oh, but it can.
It really can.
Mhm.
Trust me, the story is like a perfect recipe for understanding why being kind makes everyone feel so, so happy. So let me set the scene for you. Imagine a little town called Maple Hollow. It's the day before winter break.
So everyone's feeling that excitement?
Totally. The whole town is ready to celebrate. There are lights twinkling everywhere. You can hear bells jingling, and there's this huge banner right across Main Street.
And what does it say?
It says, "Welcome to the holiday parade."
Ah, okay.
But, and this is the big thing, this year's parade has a twist. Mayor Merryfoot told everyone they were skipping the usual stuff.
Like what?
You know, no giant floats from stores, no one throwing candy everywhere.
Oh, wow, okay.
This year, it was going to be the town's very first holiday parade of hugs.
A parade of hugs. I love that.
Isn't that neat? So what do you think a parade of hugs even looks like?
Well, that's exactly our mission today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to discover why something as simple as a hug, why that's the best way to make a whole town feel holiday joy.
Yeah.
This story shows us how connecting with people, really seeing them, makes them feel so important and so loved.
Okay, so let's get into it. The parade starts. And it doesn't start with, like, fireworks or a loud band.
No.
It starts when Mayor Merryfoot rings a tiny, simple bell.
A tiny bell. I like that detail.
Yep.
It immediately tells you this is about something quiet,
Yeah.
something gentle.
Exactly. And the things in the parade, they're just like that. It's not flashy. It's, well, it's hug balloons.
Balloons.
Yeah. Giant balloons shaped like mittens and hearts and snowflakes. Things that make you feel all warm and cozy.
That's so creative.
And marching in the parade aren't, famous people or anything. It's these friendly snow creatures. And they're just waddling by, offering these gentle side hugs to everyone. And there are stuffed animals, too.
What are they doing?
They're waving these little signs that say, "Free hugs for all ages."
So it's all about making everyone feel welcome. No one is left out.
Right. And we see the kids watching, Mia and Max, and they have two very different reactions at first.
Okay.
Mia just kind of blinks. She's thinking it over, like, this is different.
He's the analyzer.
Yep. But Max, he just shouts, "Best parade idea ever."
He's all in.
He is all in. He just gets it right away. He's ready to feel the happiness.
And, that's kind of the whole point, isn't it? The parade's organizers, they knew that the best feeling comes from joining in, not just watching.
Yeah.
They swapped out all the store-bought stuff for human stuff.
Yeah.
For warmth and connection.
And this is where it gets really, really interesting. Because the story shows us that this parade is making real, actual magic.
Okay, I love this part.
Every single time someone shared a hug, 3 magical things happened.
Where are they?
First, the lights all over town grew brighter.
Ooh.
Second, the snow on the ground started to sparkle. But it wasn't a cold sparkle. It's described as a warmer light.
A warm sparkle. That's a beautiful idea.
And third, the air just filled up with the sound of giggles.
So the story is showing us, and not just telling us, how happiness works. The hugs literally make the world brighter and warmer.
Exactly. It's like a happiness feedback loop.
And that idea of warm, sparkling snow. I mean, snow is cold, right?
Right.
But when you feel safe and cozy with a hug, the whole world feels safer and cozier. Even the snow feels warm. It's brilliant.
And we see it happen with specific people, which is so cool.
Yeah, give us an example.
Okay, so there's this shy little penguin who hugs a nervous kid.
Ah.
And right after, the penguin just slides happily all the way down the street. The hug gave him this burst of confidence.
It's like they shared their worries, and the worry got smaller and the happy got bigger.
Yes. And then there were 2 friends who had been in an argument. They see each other, they hesitate, and then they give each other a hug. And as they laugh, a snowman confetti cannon pops nearby.
So the parade itself is celebrating them making up.
It's like the magic is saying, yes, being friends is the most important thing.
But my favorite one, I think, is the grumpy man.
Oh, yeah, the grumpiest man in town.
Every town has one, right? Someone who just seems a little lonely or sad.
For sure. And he gets a surprise hug from a giggling elf. Just, totally out of the blue.
And he doesn't see it coming.
Not at all. And the story says he smiled. for the first time all season.
And that's so important because it shows that the real magic, the real kindness, is when you share it with someone who isn't already happy.
Right. It's easy to hug someone who's already smiling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reaching out to someone who feels alone. That's where the most powerful magic comes from. The town is literally making its own happiness.
They're powering up their own joy, one hug at a time.
And that brings us to probably the most important part of the whole story.
Right. We go back to Mia, the little girl who was watching and thinking at the beginning.
She's not just caught up in the fun. She's noticing things.
She is. She notices someone is missing. Someone isn't part of the fun.
And who is it?
It's a little boy named Toby. He's standing way off at the edge of the street.
He's not in the parade.
No, he's separating himself. And the story says he's hugging his own arms.
Oh, that's such a perfect detail. He's trying to give himself the warmth that everyone else is sharing.
It's like he has a little invisible wall around him.
And this is the real test of kindness, isn't it? It's easy to hug the happy elves. It's harder to notice the person standing all alone.
But Mia does. And her approach is just, it's the perfect lesson. She doesn't yell, "Hey, come join us."
No, that would be too much.
Way too much. She walks over to him really slowly and gently, and she just asks a simple question.
What does she ask?
She just says, "Would you like to join the parade?"
She gives him the choice. She's inviting him in, but not forcing him.
Exactly. And Toby, he hesitates for a second. He's shy. But then he nods.
That brave little invitation was all it took. She didn't offer just any hug. She offered him a hug.
And the second that she gives Toby that hug, something incredible happens. The magic gets super powered.
This is the climax.
It is. The whole crowd gasps because a giant heart-shaped float just appears out of thin air.
Wow.
And it's glowing bright gold, and it floats gently right above everyone. It's the biggest, most magical thing anyone has ever seen.
And Mayor Merryfoot explains what it is.
She does. She cheers and says, "That's the Grand Hug Float."
And it only appears.
It only appears when someone feels truly, truly included.
So this one hug between Mia and Toby was more powerful than all the other hundreds of hugs put together. Why is that?
That's the big question. And I think it's because all the other hugs were keeping the happiness going.
Right. They were topping up the tank.
But the hug Mia gave Toby, that wasn't just adding happiness. It was getting rid of a big feeling of sadness, the sadness of being left out.
Yes, that's it. Exactly. Making someone feel like they belong is the biggest gift of all. It doesn't just add to the joy, it multiplies it.
And as soon as that float appears, the whole parade just explodes with fun.
Everyone gets it now.
Yes. The whole street fills up with every kind of hug you can imagine. Group hugs, little side hugs, people blowing air hugs.
Giggle hugs.
And giggle hugs. The whole parade just gets brighter and warmer and flows down the street like a big happy river.
The town really came together.
Yeah.
Once that last barrier, that little piece of loneliness was gone, everyone was truly connected.
And then we get to the end of the story. It's so lovely. Mayor Merryfoot rings that same tiny bell again.
The one from the start.
Yep. And all the magical things, the float and the sparkles, they all slowly fade away. The show is over.
What?
But the warmth stayed. That's the last line about it. The floats are gone, but that feeling is still there.
That's the real magic. It's not the decorations, it's the feeling you create together that lasts.
And Max, the little boy, from the beginning, he sums it all up. He just sighs happily and says, "I'll remember this parade forever."
He's not thinking about the float, is he? He's thinking about how it felt.
Exactly.
So the big lesson Maple Hollow learned is that the best traditions aren't about what you buy or what you see.
Right.
They're about how you care for each other. That feeling is the true heart of the holiday, making sure no one is left standing alone at the edge.
What a fantastic deep dive. The magic of that parade, it really did come from kindness, from everyone sharing it.
And from that one special moment of inclusion.
So the story's over for us, but the warmth from it, that can stick around.
It can. And for everyone listening, that's kind of the final thought for you to take away.
Yeah.
Think about your world, your friends, maybe someone in your class at school, a brother or a sister. Is there anyone who might be standing at the edge, kind of like Toby was, hugging their own arms? What simple, kind thing could you do today to help them feel like they belong? What little question could you ask, or what game could you invite them to play?
To help them feel seen.
Exactly. To help them feel truly included and to make your own grand hug float appear.
That's a challenge that could change someone's whole day or their whole week.
It really could.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. We will catch you next time.